So you're thinking about moving to Woodbury, Minnesota? But you're asking yourself, what are the pros and cons of Woodbury, Minnesota? Ha! I got you, because that's exactly what this video is about. Join me, we're going to talk about the pros and cons, yins and yangs, ins and outs of Woodbury, Minnesota, this beautiful suburb of St. Paul and Minneapolis. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living in the Twin Cities suburbs, well, you've come to the right place. Click that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and smash that like button on the way in so you can be the first one to know about the current market in Woodbury, Minnesota. My name's Garrett Hilton. We get calls, texts, emails from people just like you every single day looking to make their move to Woodbury, Minnesota, and we absolutely love it. So feel free always to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We would love the opportunity to be able to make your move to Woodbury, Minnesota a smooth one. So as I mentioned, today we're walking you through the top 5 pros and cons of Woodbury, Minnesota, and to do that, coming in hot with pro number 1, we've got to walk back to years past. Woodbury's story starts in 1844 with early settlers eager for new beginnings. Imagine this: wide open spaces, the wild frontier, a real-life Oregon Trail. Well, minus the dysentery, of course. Fast forward to 1858, the township is officially organized as Red Rock, but later gets a swanky new name after Supreme Court Justice Levi Woodbury. Talk about an upgrade. The 1860s brought more than just funky fashions. Farming flourished, schools opened, and the first town hall stood proud. It was the place to be, well, if you were a farmer or a school kid. By the 1900s, Woodbury wasn't just a spot on the map. It was a thriving dairy farming community. Think less Silicon Valley and more Cowbell Valley. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. The real game changer came in 1955 with Woodbury Heights. This wasn't just a development. It was the suburban dream taking shape, literally. From the 1980s until now, Woodbury's population has been growing faster than a teenager's social media following. Woodbury's population is currently swelling to over 71,000 people. It's not just a city, it's a booming suburban sensation. Now for con number 1, I think it's appropriate to talk about traffic and development. While Woodbury's growth brings prosperity, it also brings along with it something not everybody is fond of: increased traffic and ongoing development. Picture this: the once quiet suburban streets now bustling with the symphony of construction and the dance of daily commuters. Woodbury's rapid expansion means more businesses, more homes, and yes, more cars. Every local will tell you that the rush hour in Woodbury has become more of a rush season. As charming as our city is, navigating the sea of brake lights during rush hour and peak times can test the patience of even the most zen drivers among us. And then there's the development, a double-edged sword. On one hand, it signifies growth and opportunity. On the other, it means the landscape is constantly expanding and changing. Fields where children once played tag are now becoming new housing developments or shopping centers. While change is inevitable and often positive, it can be bittersweet for residents who miss the small town feel Woodbury used to have. Moreover, with new buildings popping up, navigating your way around can feel like being in a maze designed by a particularly mischievous architect. Detours become part of daily life, and in some spots, the sound of construction becomes the unofficial soundtrack of the suburbs. But it's not all doom and gloom. This development brings new amenities, services, and vibrance to Woodbury. It's about finding the balance between growth and maintaining the quality of life that attracts many people to Woodbury in the first place. Coming in at pro number 2, on the brighter side, if you're looking for work, you have hit the jackpot. Woodbury's job market is hotter than a pistol. We've got Thomson Reuters, where news moves faster than gossip in a small town. 3M, Medtronic, Cargill, and Pentair. Jobs here aren't just about the paychecks. They're about passion, growth, and maybe bragging rights at family dinners. So if you're a career hunting, bring an extra large bag. You're gonna need it. Coming in con number 2, housing costs. Now, let's talk numbers. Housing in Woodbury is a little like that triple layer carrot cake smothered in delectable cream cheese frosting. Everybody wants a piece, but not everybody can stomach it. With popularity comes a price tag, and Woodbury is wearing a designer one. Buying a house here might have you checking your bank account more often than your social media. The reality is, Woodbury has grown in popularity, as have the housing costs. It's a testament to the quality of life here, sure, but it does raise the potential barriers for new homeowners. Median home values in Woodbury can make a new buyer's eyes water, especially compared to national averages. So what does this mean for you? Well, if you're looking to move to Woodbury, it's essential to come prepared. Budgeting becomes less of a guideline and more of a commandment. And while Woodbury offers excellent amenities from top-notch schools to pristine parks, the cost of enjoying this upscale lifestyle means that sacrifices might have to be made. This doesn't mean that it's all doom and gloom, though. Many find the investment worth it for the location, the community, and the quality of life. Plus, there are varying housing options that are available to you, from charming starter homes to luxurious estates, catering to a wide range of financial situations. It's about finding the right balance between what you want and what you can realistically afford. But hey, for the quality of life in Woodbury, maybe it is worth eating ramen soup every single month for 12 months. That's up to you to decide. Jokes aside, it's all about planning, saving, and maybe compromising a little now to own that dream home in a really desirable neighborhood. Coming in at pro number 3, education and daycares. But where Woodbury truly shines is in its educational crown jewels. Woodbury schools are so good, they make Einstein look like a student. With a range of public, charter, and private schools, your kids will be so well educated, they might start correcting your grammar. Overall, Woodbury schools offer a variety of options for families to choose from with strong academic programs and positive ratings. Whether you're looking for a public school with a strong AP program or a private school with a religious focus. For instance, Park High School serving grades 9 through 12, and it has a niche grade of A. It's ranked 3,551 nationally and 149 in Minnesota. In the private sector, one of the many examples is Hill Murray School, serving the grade levels of 9 through 12. It's a coeducational college preparatory school with a niche grade of, get this, A+. And now for the little ones. Woodbury is home to more than 88 registered daycares that are more nurturing than a hug from your grandma. That's quite a few options for parents to kind of navigate, right? But when choosing a daycare, it's important to consider your circumstances. 1 would be, how old's your child? 2 would be, what are the circumstances around your child's growth? And 3, what's your budget? There are places where your kids can learn, your kids can play, and if anything, pick up a new language. How about toddlerese? You see what I did there? Toddlerese? No. Oh, okay. Moving on. Here are the top 5 daycares in Woodbury, Minnesota, based upon their Google rankings. Everbrook Academy of Woodbury, 4.7 stars. Pretty healthy. offering a variety of programs for infants, toddlers, and preschoolers, and they have a focus on early childhood education. Peace of Mind Early Education Center, 4.6 stars, providing care for children from infants to school age, and they offer a warm and nurturing environment. Bright Horizons with a 5-star rating, which is part of a national chain, and they offer a variety of programs, amenities including indoor and outdoor play spaces, a swimming pool, and a backup care program. Small World Child Care and Preschool Learning Center, which has 4.2 stars rating on Google, offering a play-based curriculum for children from infants to preschoolers, and they have a focus on social-emotional development. And lastly, Stepping Stones Early Learning Center. It's got 4.3 star rating on Google, providing care for kiddos from infants to school age, and they offer a variety of programs including music, yoga, and they have a Spanish program. Now let's shift gears and talk about a slightly challenging aspect of Woodbury, Minnesota. Coming in at con number 3, walkability. In Woodbury, your car isn't just a mode of transportation. It's practically a family member. You see, Woodbury is designed with the car in mind. Wide streets, sprawling neighborhoods, and shopping centers that feel a few zip codes apart. It's great for Sunday drives, but not so much if you're looking to just stroll to the local cafe or grocery store. Walking in Woodbury can often feel like you're a pioneer trekking across the prairie. It's adventurous, but you'll need your supplies and, of course, Google Maps. And when it comes to public transit, it's as rare as a quiet toddler. So if you move here, get ready to bond with your vehicle or the Uber app. This lack of walkability and lack of public transit options means that the neighborhoods are supercar centric. While this ensures that every part of Woodbury is accessible to residents, it does put a damper on those dreams of a walkable European style city vibe. You won't be casually bumping into friends at the town square, unless it's the parking lot of the town square. However, it's not all about the hustle of car engines. Many residents find peace in this. The quiet streets, the calm of the suburbs, it's like living in your own personal bubble. Safe, serene, and just a short drive away from everything you need. In Woodbury, they embrace the journey, even if it's from your driveway to the grocery store parking lot. Coming in at number 4 of the pros, dining and leisure. It's like a buffet of options, and trust me, you'll want to try a bit of everything. From Woodbury Tavern and Pizza, serving up the perfect topping selections that would make the snootiest of burger aficionados say, "I'll go!" to the sizzling spices of El Tequila Mexicana Restaurante, or upscale dining where you can celebrate those special life moments at Andiamo Italiano Ristorante. Woodbury's food scene is as diverse as it is tasty. Oh, another example is Phua Hoa Nam, Vietnamese restaurant with a staggering 4.8 stars, and for those who love a good home-style meal, places like Hazelwood Food and Drink, ranking, get this, 4.6 stars. Now, mind you, I'm going to go off book here for just a second. 4.6 stars in restaurant world when you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's a pretty darn good ranking. I mean, really, most of those are like 4.1, 4.2, and that's because you get people from all different times of the day. Not to rip on any of those people that have like a dinner place or just like have a breakfast place. It's just, Hazelwood is like, they're doing everything. It's kind of like how Perkins does breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do it all. And it's a lot harder to have such a wide spectrum to be able to get that type of a food rating. So, I hope you learned something. Anyways, moving on. Hazelwood's dishing out delectable comfort on a plate. But wait, there's more! The crown jewel of our friendly food scene, without a doubt, the Woodbury Food Truck Park. This isn't just a place to grab a quick lunch. This is more a culinary adventure. With an array of trucks serving anywhere from everything from sizzling street tacos to gourmet grilled cheese, it's a paradise for your taste buds. Now imagine this. It's a sunny afternoon. Live music is playing in the background. And you, wandering from truck to truck, sampling flavors from around the world. That's not just lunch. That's an experience. And the best part? It's a gathering spot for the community. It's where you bump into neighbors, meet new friends, and appreciate the simple joys of good food in the outdoors. And when it comes to leisure, Woodbury doesn't just stop at amazing food. Our parks and outdoor spaces are like a suburbanite Garden of Eden, perfect for everything from family picnics to peaceful solitaire walks, whether you're an avid jogger, a weekend cyclist, or just someone who enjoys a good book under a shady tree. There's a spot for you here in Woodbury. Coming in at con number 4, lack of historic landmarks. History buffs, brace yourselves. Woodbury's history is more like a secret menu than an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's pretty much non-existent. Woodbury's more about the new versus the old. Woodbury's timeline is more like a short story than a novel. But look at the bright side. No old buildings means fewer ghosts, right? Coming in at pro number 5 is the community and the lifestyle of Woodbury. Finally, the heart of Woodbury, it's its community. It's like living in a big family without the awkward Thanksgiving dinners. We've got events where neighbors become friends, parks where strangers become jogging buddies, and a lifestyle that's more balanced than a yoga instructor on one foot. Living here is like being in a feel-good movie, except you're the star. Whether it's enjoying the lush green parks or participating in lively community events, Woodbury offers a fulfilling and harmonious lifestyle for everyone of its residents. Coming in at con number 5 is last but not least, and this one has kind of a duality, seen as a pro and also as a con. Limited nightlife options. As we paint the picture of Woodbury, it's touched upon a facet that might be a deal breaker for some. The nightlife, or more accurately, the lack of nightlife. If you're a night owl looking for a bustling city vibe as the sun goes down, you might find Woodbury a bit too tranquil. Here in Woodbury, our idea of a wild night might be a family barbecue or a quiet dinner at a local restaurant. You're not gonna find neon lit streets, dance clubs thumping with musics, or 24-hour diners. It's more peaceful evenings, early dinners, and community events that wrap up well before Cinderella's curfew. While this certainly has its charm and appeals to those seeking a family-friendly environment, it might not hit the mark for those craving the energetic pulse of nightlife. The silver lining? The Twin Cities and their vibrant nightlife aren't too far away. So, while Woodbury sleeps early, a short drive can land you amidst lively bars, late-night shows, and a diverse culinary scene that comes alive under the city lights. In essence, Woodbury offers the best of both worlds. The serenity of suburban life and proximity to downtown St. Paul and Minneapolis. It's perfect for those who enjoy peaceful evenings but occasionally seek the thrill of a night out downtown or uptown. Hey y'all, it's Garrett Hilton. I just want to say thanks again very much for taking your time and giving it so generously to us. We would love the opportunity to make your move to Woodbury, Minnesota a smooth one. Glad you hung out for the pros and cons. Please feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Oh, and make sure to click the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and smash that like button on the way out. You stay classy.